women of our armed forces. And at this time, we'd like to ask that any member of the U.S. military, past or present, and the armed forces or allies from around the world to please rise and remain standing. Here's to our heroes. We thank you for your service. The world is not only committed to the men and women in uniform, but to the world that we share as well. Now please enjoy this short video.
We hope your time at SeaWorld has brought a newfound passion, love, and respect for these remarkable animals. With love comes responsibility, and it's up to us to protect and safeguard the lives of marine animals for future generations. Killer whales and all marine animals need us now more than ever. Our oceans are facing significant changes, and it's up to all of us to ensure that they're healthy for years to come.
The challenges our oceans face can seem insurmountable, but when we work together, anything is possible.
By properly disposing of trash and encouraging others to do the same, we can help prevent pollution from entering our world's oceans. It's a simple act, but one with a significant impact. Reducing your plastic intake is a great way to make a change. It can be as simple as switching to reusable items. Become curious about the ocean and its inhabitants while maintaining a safe and respectful distance away from them.
Enjoy responsibly and sustainably sourced seafood, ensuring there's enough for every person and every creature.
SeaWorld's rescue program has come to the aid of over 41,000 animals, meaning even you being here today is helping support marine animals.
Whether you're visiting or local, live near the ocean or miles away from it, we all have the power to impact our world's oceans and the amazing animals that call it home. Change starts with a single act. One person making a choice. Actions create a powerful ripple effect that can change the world. And it starts with you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anne. On behalf of the Killer Whale training team, we'd like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to be able to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, it is an honor for us to be able to share the relationships we have built with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth.
There's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, from the Southern and Indian to the mighty Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
abilities. These behaviors keep them active and engaged. The killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego have inspired generations, and we're so excited for you to learn more about them today. We've spent years building relationships with the whales. This breeds trust and allows us to find optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales take an active role in their own health and well-being through medical and husbandry behaviors. One of the first behaviors that they've learned is a fluke present. This allows the veterinary team to access the vein on the underside of their fluke for a monthly blood draw. This is just one of the many ways that we ensure that our whales are staying healthy. We can also ask our whales for a weight. We ask them to slide onto a giant killer whale-sized scale and lift their flukes all the way up and out of the water to ensure an accurate weight. In fact, this is the true purpose behind our training program here. Behaviors like this slide out may look impressive, but its true purpose is to make sure they're maintaining a very healthy weight. We can also ask the whales for high energy breaches and jumps up and out of the water for exercise. In fact, all the behaviors that you've seen here today contribute to their overall well-being. We achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and of course, play. And our whales sure do love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting, not only with members of their pod, but with each one of us. Playtime is great to create new enrichment and strengthen our connection. We love sharing enrichment with the whales, and now sharing it with all of you.
As you can see, play is incredibly fun for everyone. Killer whales eat anything from fish to marine mammals to great white sharks and even the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. The blue whale is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So you may be wondering, how does a whale the size of Kalia and Shuka take on a whale that size? Skill and teamwork allow them to hunt the blue whale. In fact, killer whales all over the world have developed unique hunting techniques to catch their prey of choice. They use their tail flukes to slap, throw, and toss, tiring prey, making for an easy catch. Wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. Now this behavior is incredible to witness, but you really can't imagine the power or water displaced by a killer whale until you experience it firsthand. That's right. Fortunately though, I have 2 very brave volunteers that have offered to help me show you the power of a killer whale. So my friends, are you ready? Come on down here. You're going to be our seals today. That is going to be your iceberg, and I suggest you sit down and hang on tight. Looks like you got your boots ready. Love that. And it looks like you got a slight taste of that 55 degrees salt water, but I think we can do a lot better. What do y'all think? You think we can do better than that? Come on, give a big round of applause, everybody. Here comes 3 whales, and here comes that whale. Oh, I think we got him good. Give a round of applause, everybody. Now the behaviors that you witnessed are just a fraction of the techniques used by killer whales all around the world. They'll use breaches and throw stops to communicate while they hunt. They'll even use their tail flukes to stun fish while hunting. But today, I have a feeling they might just be stunning all of you. And that means it's time to get wet! Woo!
completely dominant, yet completely dependent. When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you, through your actions. Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands. Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us.
They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, and powerful. But still vulnerable.
The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming, but together, we can make a change.
So much to learn.
So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is one.
One choice.
One positive act.
One river that can grow and grow and change the world. Together, we've got this.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us for one more final high-energy exercise session with Corky and I-Kaika.
Always be true and you'll be amazed. One thing can you just open your heart, shine like the sun now, reach out your hand and your words become one. Now think what a world this world will be.
Thank you so much for joining us here today for Orca Encounter. We hope to get a better respect of this amazing animal and all they represent. Have a wonderful rest of your day right here at SeaWorld San Diego.